a chance to do something, to make him sit up and take notice.
Mr. Brackenbury, can I talk to you a minute? I've something to tell you, sir.
Where have you been? He's always disappearing for hours on end.
Please, quiet. I was down at the harbor working on my boat, and I heard some men talking about a smuggling run this week.
Oh, where and when?
Tomorrow night. They didn't say where the cargo would be landed, only where they'd be taking their part of it. It's a cargo of brandy.
And where are they taking it?
To Knoll Hill Oast House, they said. I could show you the place on a map. Why, there's enough cover there for you to hide your soldiers and catch the Scarecrow's men red-handed.
The Scarecrow? These were his men?
From the way they spoke of him. I don't know who they were. I've never seen them before.
This is wonderful.
Will you report it to the General?
No. And don't you either. I'll take care of this myself.
All right. But you won't let anybody know that I told you what I heard, sir. The Scarecrow's men would kill me. I'll draw you a map and take it to your room.
It's true, Philip. They would kill him. They're desperate men.
Kate, this is the chance I've been waiting for. I'm sorry.
Skinnell, Davis, this is the Romney Village fair. Take the Marsh Road eastward. Hurry! Right load. Sam, to Hathaway's. This load is for Dymchurch, sir. Branchley, your load is for the people of Bonington. Here we go, lads. Get a move on, George. Hurry up. Now load out here. Come on, we no time to waste.
What are you going to do about Granny, Dad?
Okay, leave her. She'll be in the way.
Yeah, but Dad...
Come on, get on with it.
Oh, the King's name.
Run for it, lads.
Hold, Ransley! Hold your fire!
Court has heard the evidence against these wretched men. They were caught red-handed, with 20 kegs of contraband spirit in their possession, defrauding His Majesty's revenue. I demand that they suffer the extreme penalty of the law. Unless, as I am instructed by General Pugh, they here and now confide the name of their leader, called the Scarecrow, in which case the Crown will not press for their death by hanging.
I don't know who the Scarecrow is. I tell you, I don't know. Nobody knows.
But you've seen him, spoken to him.
Only to get orders. When he called a meeting, I haven't...
Where does he hold his meetings? Tell me that.
Different places. Different every time. On the beach. On the marsh. In somebody's barn.
Why protect him now? He betrayed you. Who is the man, Ransley?
I don't know, sir. Or else I'd tell the court. I don't want to swing for the likes of him.
Silence! Silence in court. That concludes the case for the prosecution, Your Worship.
Judge does it, Ransley? George Ransley, James Ransley. The court is left with no alternative. But
by your leave, Your Worship, I just returned home and I found this note. It's a threat, sir, and I do not care for threats.
What's it? Hmm? If the Reverend Dr. Sins speaks for the prisoners on trial, he will answer to the Scarecrow with his own life?
Who would want to threaten you, Parson? Were you about to speak for these ruffians in the dock? How do you know that?
Oh, well, General, words get spread, I suppose. I had mentioned to my sexton, Mipps, a point of law that had occurred to me regarding this case, and Mipps is not averse to an audience at the inn, where many people spend their evenings.
What point of law, Vicar?
Well, one which, if you will allow me, would certainly save these unhappy prisoners from punishment, were it proved true.
What is this point of law that occurred to you, Vicar?
Well, sir, would this arch-smuggler, knowing that the prisoners were false to him, as undoubtedly he did, would he waste 20 kegs of expensive spirit to bait his trap? I wondered if the contents of the kegs had been examined. Has counsel for the Crown any objection to this?
No. No, of course not.
Beadle? Go and open the cage.
General, I trust I can rely on the protection of your troops for coming forward after this threat to my safety.
Of course, of course.
Well, Beadle?
Your Worship, the kegs are filled with seawater. Every one we've tried.
Seawater?
Seawater?
There is no law in England that can hang a man or even imprison him for carrying kegs of water.
The case is dismissed. The prisoners, Ransley, can go free.
You incompetent. I thought you were a fool, and now I know you are. You bungled this whole business.
Yes, General.
Trying to take the law into your own hands. Get out of my sight. Report back to Dover Castle.
Thank you, Vicar. Thank you for what you've done.
You've escaped the law, Ransley, but your Scarecrow leader won't let you escape him, nor any of his men who know you for a traitor if you stay in this district. You'd best get away, as far as you can.
You got off this hook, but you're still on mine, Ransley. You've till tonight, that's all.
Keep close watch on Ransley. Off you go. And you can watch Mr. Frank, the prosecutor.
Here we go. Here we go. Come on.
Sherry, please. Rum for me, Mrs. Waggett, please. This case you came down for must have been a great disappointment to you, sir.
And who might you be?
Me, sir? Mr. Mipps, sir. Sexton, verger, carpenter, and undertaker. And what is more, right-hand man in matters spiritual and otherwise to the vicar, Dr. Sin.
Indeed. You seem to mind every kind of business, except your own.
Oh, that's very good, sir. Very good. If you want to know anything about anyone in these parts, I'm the man to come to. And being a servant of the church, the soul of discretion, and on the side of the law. Well, I suppose you'll be on your way back to London tomorrow, now that your business here is over.
Perhaps it isn't, Mr. Mipps. Perhaps it isn't.
Allow me, sir. It's an honor for me. Thank you. Your very good health, sir. Yes, I felt for you in the court today.
Did you? Well, and your very good health, too. You say you're on the side of the law, Sexton.
Well, naturally I am, sir.
The law was thwarted today. You realize that?
Ah, that Ransley's a villain, sir. A villain. It is a wicked miscarriage of justice.
How far away does this Ransley live?
About an hour's ride on a good horse, sir.
Can you get me a good horse without all the world knowing tonight?
Tonight, sir? Why tonight?
Can you get me a good horse, Sexton?
Yeah, yes. I can get that for you, sir. But, mum's the word, eh? I'll meet you at the fork in the sea road in half an hour. I'll have the horse for you there. Right. Oh, well. I'm for home and bed. Good night, Mrs. Waggett. Good night, sir. Good night, boy. Good night.
Oh. It's you, eh? What do you want with me?
To talk to you.
The prosecutor's just gone in.
I know, I followed him here. Are all the Ranses there?
No, only him. The boys have run away and the old lady's gone.
How can we hear what's going on?
This door leads to the kitchen.
I'm getting out of here.
Run away? Where are you going to run? This Scarecrow fellow or his followers will stop you going, unless you stop them first. Your life isn't worth that, unless I help you, which I won't do without you help me.
You can't touch me now. You can't try me twice for the same offense.
You were acquitted by a trick. You didn't know there was water in those kegs. The Scarecrow knew it, Ransley. And if he knew that, he knows you plan to run.
I gotta run. Not only from him and the others. General Pugh's after me, too.
General Pugh?
Put me in jail. Unless I turn King's evidence.
You tell me what I want to know, and I'll offer you something much better than that.
What do you mean?
The reward for your leader, Ransley. Give me the names of the rest of your gang so that I can bring them to trial.
And get me throat cut for certain?
You get it cut if you stay. And if you run.
Oh, leave me alone, can't you?
Listen to me. The Department of Revenue will protect you if you talk.
I can't talk.
They won't even know it was you. And even if they did, you'll be 100 miles away with enough money to start another life.
They'll kill me for sure.
They won't know. You won't even have to appear in court. Your written statement's all I need. And the signal system. And the hiding places for your loot.
That'll do you no good. I don't know who the Scarecrow is.
He'll come forward when we've hanged a few of his men. Or someone will give him up. You leave that to me. Give me some names, Ransley. You owe him nothing. And you can buy your freedom.
the Scarecrow? General Pugh? You're driving me out of my head.
Talk, and there'll be 999 more like this. The reward, you fool. Keep out of General Pugh's way. Bring your list of names to me. 20 will do. I'll meet you this time tomorrow night at the castle ruins, and you can have the rest. Then you will be safe. Safe from General Pugh because you'll have done your duty, and safe from all the rest as well. Fail me, and you are finished.
Nobody'll know?
Nobody. Ransley? Ransley?
Why you pull me like this? I ain't done nothing. Tie me, Cash. I'll fight any two of you. What's wrong with you? You're my mates. I'm one of you, ain't I?
No, Ransley. This court is now in session. Uncover the second prisoner's eyes so that he can see the Scarecrow's justice.
You pack of scoundrels. In the king's name, I demand that you release me.
Gag him. Now the indictment against the first prisoner. Joseph Ransley, you stand charged with treachery. How say you, guilty or not guilty?
I ain't hurt you none, Scarecrow.
Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty, Cassia.
First witness. Curlew. I, the undersigned, witness the accused Ransley's conversation with the prosecutor for His Majesty's Department of Customs and Excise on the night of the 16th.
What?
During which conversation the said Ransley agreed to turn King's evidence against the rest of us assembled here.
Silence!
Further, the accused agreed to hand over 20 names of men in our organization and to sell this list for gold to Prosecutor Frag.
That's a lie. I ain't even spoken to him. Except in the court. That time the parson got me off.
You're lying, Ransley. You were offered gold to betray your friends.
No.
This gold. Taken from Prosecutor Frag, who came to keep his bargain with you. Next witness, Hellspite. I, the undersigned, witness the second prisoner, Prosecutor Frag, in the company of Mips, the sexton of Dymchurch, at the fork in the sea road. I followed the said Frag across the marsh to the accused's cottage. This, on the night of the 16th.
Lies. It's all lies.
Silence. Stand down. And now my deposition, Ransley. On the last run of my gentlemen, you attempted to steal from us, were caught, and put on trial.
Didn't I you none? But I was acquitted.
Through the intercession of a parson who disobeyed my instructions not to interfere. I'll deal with him later. You told the prosecutor at your trial that you would betray me if you could. In spite of the oath you made with me, the oath that every man here has taken, what kind of man will sell his friends to the hangman for gold, Ransley?
I ain't done that.
I never intended to.
No.
Empty his pockets. Here are the names he would sell. Perhaps your names are among them. You were taking that note to the prisoner Frag tonight?
All right, Cashier. So I was. You think you own us all. You were going to kill me. You drove my sons away, and the army was after me.
Cheat, liar, traitor, convicted by your own words. Gentlemen of the jury, how say you? Is the prisoner guilty or not guilty? Guilty it is. And this court sentences you to die accordingly. You dog, you're not fit to live.
What are you going to do? No.
Gag him, Hellspite.
No.
And spare us seeing him die a coward as well as a traitor. You, curlew, cover the lanterns. Uncover the lanterns. Justice is done. So end all men who have betrayed the Scarecrow and the people of the marshes. Let him go. Curlew, give my gentleman the king's gold. Share it among you. And remember, the Scarecrow's justice. Now go! Quickly! Let him down.
He's fainted. I was afraid he'd come to while Frag was still here.
Ransley!
Oh, no.
You're dead, Ransley.
Dig! To all the men of the marsh who would otherwise kill you. I give you 1 hour to cross the county line and away from here, otherwise you'll really die. You're dead! Run for your life!
Is the coffin ready?
Aye, sir. I finished it yesterday.
Laughter, Sexton. Have you no respect for the dead?
Well, sir, as you said, so end all traitors. And the Scarecrow's men still ride the marshes.
Can nobody stop the villain?
They'll still try, sir. Don't worry, they'll still try. Look.
Archer! Save some space in your graveyard, Parson, for the Scarecrow. Because I swear to you he'll be there. And soon. Out!
Good luck to you, General, and take care with that cold you have.
Forward!
Scarecrow, the soldiers of the king feared his name. Scarecrow, the country folk all loved him just the same. Scarecrow, Scarecrow,
Scarecrow of Romney Marsh.
Through the black of night he'd ride. From the marsh to the coast like a demon ghost, he'd show his face then hide. And they'd laugh till he split his side. So the king told all his soldiers, hang him high or hang him low, but never return till the day I learn he's gone in flames below. Or you'll hang with the great Scarecrow. Scarecrow. The king feared his name. Scarecrow, Scarecrow. The country folk all loved him just the same. Scarecrow. He would always help the farmer when there was no gold to bring. He'd find a way for the poor to pay the taxes of the king. Scarecrow, every man would sing. Scarecrow, Scarecrow, the soldiers of the king feared his name. Scarecrow, Scarecrow, the country folk all loved him just the same. Scarecrow.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I sent for you.
So you could explain to me this enormous loss in revenue. Your orders were to stamp out this smuggling, yet in the weeks you've been down there, it's grown worse. Well, sir? Well?
The whole countryside protects the smugglers and their leader, Your Majesty. They see him as a benefactor.
Protects. My Home Secretary bombards me with figures of the drop in excise duties. I have to listen to sly jokes at my expense, at my army's expense. Cartoons appear in the public press, showing me dancing like a puppet on strings, held by this fellow they call the Scarecrow. I send you extra troops, and what happens? Nothing. By making a fool of yourself, you make a fool of me.
I'm doing my best, sir, but as I said...
Your best is not good enough, General. You let this scoundrel slip through your fingers, didn't you? Well, sir? Well?
I did everything in my...
Silence! I should relieve you of your command, perhaps. Eh, sir?
If you'll give me a little more time...
Time. I have a war in France, rumors of insurrection in America, and I must give you time, more money, more men to deal with a pack of smuggling yokels in my own country. You're incompetent, lax, General.
I'll stamp out this business, Your Majesty. I give you my word. Just 1 month, sir.
I'll give you 1 month. The War Office said that you were a hard man, General. Well, sir, be hard. You hear me, eh? Be hard. Now go back to your command and use your brains.
Hey, Sergeant. No, Sergeant. Hey, let's make for the out. Forward!
Oh, I ain't old, Vicar. You'd think I might beat you once in a while. He's as clever as a fox. Do you play, General?
No, I haven't got the patience for games.
But you hunt the fox, though, don't you, sir?
Well?
General Pugh, sir. Squadron searching the marshes, cooperating with the naval picket.
I know.
All the press gang men who jumped ship at Dover have been recaptured, sir.
Good.
Except one.
What?
A man was seen heading for Dymchurch an hour ago, but we lost him. Permission to carry out house-to-house search, sir?
Yes.
Sir.
Every house, you understand, and thoroughly. Spare no one. This is the chance I've been waiting for, to turn this place inside out. I don't wonder a deserter would head this way.
Why, General?
Because your people here are lawless themselves. They shield this Scarecrow and his smugglers, don't they?
You've no proof of that.
They do. And if I find one of them, any of them, hiding a deserter, there'll be some hanging here.
Well, right, Thomas. It's time I was getting home.
About you, Vicar.
I'll see you to the gate, sir.
Hello. General?
If they search every house, they'll find Mr. Bates, the American rebel you're hiding.
We'll have to move him. Come on. If you're the deserter, we're here to help, not harm you. I'm Dr. Sin, Vicar of Dymchurch.
Dr. Sin.
Can't believe it after all these years. You know him, John? It's Harry, your brother.
I didn't recognize you either. You've grown so much.
And you with a beard. You used to be fat.
You just come?
I had to wait till it was dark. Anyone here would know me.
Why, Harry, come in the house. Well, Father's there and...
Well, I can't. There are soldiers there. I saw them through the window.
Harry.
You heard General Pugh. They hanged deserters from the Navy. Harry's the man they're looking for.
I have my authority from the king. If you have any objection, complain to him, sir, not to me. Thank you for dinner and good night.
Good night to you, sir.
Madam, Mr. Brackenbury.
General, won't you let Philip stay a little longer? Just as a favor to me, please.
Very well.
Speak to Father now.
All right, Kate. Could I talk to you a moment, sir?
Hmm?
Have I your permission to ask for Kate's hand, sir?
No, sir. You have not. I understand that your family regards you as independent and rebellious, and they've cut you off. Am I right?
Well, yes, sir, it's true. My father and I...
And that you live on your army pay. Am I to know that you're not more interested in Kate's fortune than her hand?
As Kate's father, sir, you may consider it your privilege to question my honor. But I'm afraid I do not. Good night, Sir Thomas.
Good night, Mr. Brackenbury.
I'm leaving. There's nothing more to say after that.
Isn't there something to say to me? Father fights everybody. He only respects those who fight him back. And so do I. Aren't you going to fight for me?
Kate.
You know, when we're in port, we're naked below decks like cattle. Fed and watered and penned and driven to the slaughter.
What's this? Vicar?
Hello, Father.
Harry? Harry. It can't be. It can't be you.
After all these years, boy. I thought you were dead.
Only half dead, Father.
You look at it. Why are you here? Hiding like a criminal.
I am a criminal, sir.
Harry's the deserter they're looking for, Sir Thomas.
You deserted?
Escaped. They took me by force, and I got away by force. 4 years of my life they've had. Want to see the decorations I got in the king's service? I'm no longer going to be treated like a dog.
My dear boy. Come over to the house. You look starved.
I am, sir.
You can't go to the house, sir. Philip Brackenbury's still there.
I must get you away. Leave this to me, Sir Thomas, will
Yes,
you?
but how will
And
you-
ask no questions. If you know nothing, then you'll not have to lie when the Navy comes searching.
I'll see you again, boy. As soon as I can.
Don't worry, my sexton and I will deal with this. Go with your father, John.
Good night, sir.
Do you think he heard or saw anything?
I don't know, sir. But if he did, we'll soon find out. So will Dr. Sin.
I must warn him to get Harry away at once.
hundreds of years of pride and privilege. I wonder what they think of me now, running away like a stray dog.
Cover that lantern. All well, Mips?
Yes, sir. John warned me just in time. I got Mr. Bates here out of the inn 5 minutes before the soldiers came. Mr. Harry, I couldn't believe it when I heard. It's good to see you, sir.
Harry, this is Simon Bates from America. He's hunted by the law, too.
Mr. Banks?
How do you do, Mr. Bates? Deserter?
No, preaching sedition. Freedom for the colonies.
Nips, tell them whether to go.
Yes, sir. Yes, Mr. Bates, you remember Broken Barn in the Bonington Hills? Take Mr. Harry with you and hide there till I send word. Enter through the barn doors, and under the 4th beam, there's a trap door leading to an underground stable.
An underground stable?
That's right. You'll be perfectly safe there. We'll get food to you as you need it, but whatever you do, keep under cover.
Mr. Mipps, Dr. Sin, you're taking a big risk.
Sir, you're wasting time. Come on, off you go.
There are soldiers and pickets everywhere, sir. How are you going to get the two of them out?
By the first ship that delivers for the Scarecrow.
You hope.
Hope is brightest when it dawns from fears.
Two men coming. In the King's name!
What's this?
We caught him and another one besides, sir.
Call off the search. We have him.
That's Mr. Harry, Sir Thomas's son.
You've got to be sorry you were ever born, the pair of you. Take them both to Dover Castle.
They took them off in a cart, sir. Trussed like chickens.
To Dover, you say? That means Pew. And it's just what he wants. He'll know that Bates has been harbored here, and he'll do everything in his power to force him to say by whom. That puts Mrs. Waggett in danger, and yourself.
But you in worse danger, sir.
Yes, but it's my fault. Then there's Harry and his family. Now, if Brackenbury has discovered anything and reports it...
Are you going to warn Sir Thomas that Harry's been taken?
No, he'll find out soon enough. Now, I think I'll go to Dover, see what I can learn.
You'll either give me the information I want, here and now, or I'll hand you over to more forcible persuasion. I could have you hanged today, both of you. Apart from your stealing from me, you're already condemned, and you stand condemned, a deserter. But 10 King's evidence, I'll spare your lives. Who sheltered you all this time? This Scarecrow who flouts the law down here?
No.
And one of his men? Must have been. Answer me.
No.
And why did you head for these parts? Who did you think would hide you? This Scarecrow because he helped another scoundrel escape the King's service? Who are your friends here? Talk and I'll exchange their lives for yours. Take them to the dungeons and see what answers you can get, by whatever means.
Yes, sir. March. The Vicar of Dimchurch, sir. Dr. Sin.
What do you want here, Parson?
My duties, General. I'm chaplain to the jail. I'm here to serve Holy Communion to the prisoners. I normally report to the garrison commander before I do so.
And Master Banks?
To assist me, sir.
Well, it's not a duty I relish myself. This stench in the dungeon is strong enough to build another wall on.
Our duties are not always made easy. For any of us.
But the end justifies the means, eh?
Even when those means include torture, General?
Mr. Brackenbury is talking of those swine who just left.
To be tortured?
They hold the key to unlock the conspiracy of silence which protects this Scarecrow madman, and I intend to get it. That's my duty.
Tell me one thing, sir. If they had told you what they knew when you promised them their lives, would you have kept your side of the bargain?
Don't be a fool. They'll hang anyway.
Of course, sir.
With your permission, sir, I'll go to the dungeons now. Your servant, sir. I need an ally here. Wonder if I found one.
Wake up! On your feet! Show some respect to the chaplain, you dogs!
Kneel. Lift up your hearts in hope and trust. Let us pray.
Open up. Nigel Pickett. I leave, Reverend. I want 6 men. Come on. Step lively, if you don't want a rope sent across your backs. Get them chained.
Press gang to poor devils.
You're out aboard the lugger for HMS Defiant. Wave your mates goodbye, you dogs. We're gonna make men of you.
You obstinate dogs. We haven't finished with you yet.
Here we are again, mate. 6 less mouths for you to feed. What?
God be with you. And have mercy on you. I am about to conduct a service here, jailer. I should like to be alone with the prisoners.
But it ain't safe, Your Reverence.
Let me be judge of that. Leave us.
Oh, Harry.
It didn't make us talk.
Hello, Vicar. We ran out of luck.
Get up, John. Get up. The rest of you kneel again. And listen to me. Does the naval picket come and go like that? To take men to the ships?
Yes, sir. We never know when.
I see. Harry, Mr. Bates, I don't know by what means, but somehow I'm going to get you away from here before Pew breaks your spirit as well as your body.
He'll never break us. And we'll never talk.
There's no way out of here except in the coffin. Not for us.
There must be. Trust me. All of you. Somehow I will get you free.
Free? Free, sir?
Not so loud. Repeat after me. Letteth now thy servant depart in peace.
Letteth now thy servant depart in peace.
For mine eyes have beheld thy salvation.
I wanted to fly at them for what they'd done to Harry. Poor Bates.
You did very well in there, John.
Do you really think you'll be able to help them escape, sir?
I don't know. I have an idea. It's a wild gamble, an outside chance. Stand against the door a minute, boy.
Pretty good, though I say so myself. Here it is, sir.
I hope it works. It's the key to the whole plan.
What is the plan, sir?
The Scarecrow will tell you that tonight. Get word to all our men. There'll be a meeting at 10 o'clock tonight at 5 Mile Barn.
Tonight?
Time is running out. Get on your way, Mips.
All here. All we're asked for.
The shipment due from Holland tomorrow night. There's a change of plan. We will not be taking the cargo. We shall take the ship. I have business, export business, not import to transact, from Dover. There are some prisoners in the castle. They have asked for my help. I intend to release them.
Release them, Scarecrow? How?
12 men will board the Dutchman's ship, force him to sail her into St. Margaret's Bay, this side of Dover. Heave 2 there, bring 2 boats ashore. 6 others will report to Hellspite, mast, at Dimchurch Graveyard, 8 o'clock. Sam, Ben Davis, you will be required to enter the castle dungeon. You will be led by the vicar of Dimchurch, Dr. Sin.
The vicar? Why's that?
He's under my orders, too. He has no choice. And the squire's son, John. I have proof that they gave shelter to a deserter from the Navy. This proof will be given to General Pugh if they refuse to help me with my plan. They will hang.
You mean you blackmailed the vicar?
To keep my word to those who asked for help, I blackmailed the king himself. My plan is set. Ben Davis, you trust me? None of you? Or will you stand forward now and say that you're afraid?
I trust you, Scarecrow. I ain't afraid.
Not me, but the vicar.
Leave Dr. Sin to me and have him like that. And the boy. Tomorrow night, the Scarecrow and his gentlemen will thumb their noses at General Pugh and the king's injustice. Be on time!
Ladies, now at land, we men at sea indict, but first would have
Mrs. Waggy will look after the drummer boy. uniforms, mates. And don't tear them.
You'll come to no harm, lad. Go on, take off your uniform.
Then tie the buzzards up. Upstairs, missus. Upstairs! Now, come on, hurry up, lads. Halt! Who goes there?
Naval picket for the pressmen in the jail cell.
I'll escort them.
There. Forward.
You wait outside the gate, powder monkey. What are you trying to do, sir?
Release the prisoners from injustice and torture. Isn't that what you want?
How will you open the dungeon?
Even the vicar will hang dressed like that if they catch us now.
Why don't you give up then? No. I'm finished anyway. And it's time for me to do the rounds.
Sit down.
Later for that. I'm late already.
Sit down. Your deal. I give the orders here. Come on, your deal. You didn't shuffle them cards very well, did you?
Yes, I did. You saw me. It was a fair deed.
Fair to you, maybe.
I think.
All right. But you can take that grin off your face.
What's wrong?